What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am MLB Chatterbox. My name is Christian Corey. Welcome back to another video. Some big news coming out of Royals camp, an extension of one of their most popular players, the catcher, Salvador Pérez. All that in today's video. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, guys, this news came out of left field, coming from the Royals, I should say. It came from behind home plate because the Royals made a sizable franchise record deal offer and contract extension to one of the most popular players, really the leader on that Royals club ever since he broke into the big leagues. Won a championship with them, been to 2 World Series, won it in 2015 against the Mets, and the Royals signed their catcher Salvador Pérez to a 4-year extension. A 4-year extension, and it's a franchise record breaker when it comes to the dollars. $82 million. That's a lot of money for a guy like Salvador Pérez. Now, don't get me wrong. Salvador Pérez is a great player. He is. But again, his age just, is not, he's not like he's, 25 here, I mean, Salvador Pérez is like 30 years old. I mean, he's not that old, but he's had some injuries. He's a bigger guy when it comes to behind the dish. But, he's a good player. It's just weird that this contract comes out now in his career when the Royals are not the most favorite to win that AL Central. But again, they're looking for the future, and that is why they made this offer and signed this deal to keep Salvador Pérez in KC. So here's an article from MLB.com explaining what went on between the Royals and their now longtime catcher, will stay there for a while, Salvador Pérez. So it says, quote, Royals catcher Salvador Pérez didn't miss a beat when the questions came up on Sunday afternoon of whether he thought about testing free agency. He said, quote, I wanted to stay here. And instead of hitting the free agent market at the end of the 2021 season, Pérez will stay with the organization that signed him, agreeing to a 4-year contract extension with the Royals that the club announced before Sunday's 6-1 win over the Rockies at Surprise Stadium. Quote, it's not often that you get a chance to have a press conference like this, where you get a chance to reward and celebrate a player like Salvador Pérez, Royals GM Dayton Moore said, who he is as a person, what he means to the game of baseball, what he means to the organization, our fans. It's a special day to be able to celebrate that. The deal is worth a franchise record $82 million, a source told MLB.com, surpassing left fielder Alex Gordon's $72 million deal back in 2014. With the extension starting in 2022, Pérez's deal has an AAV of $20.5 million, and a full breakdown looks like this. In 2022, he'll get paid $18 million. In 2023, he'll get paid $20 million. In 24, he'll get paid $20 million again. In 25, he'll get paid $22 million, and then possibly in 2026, there is a club option that is worth $13.5 million or a $2 million buyout. So what that basically means is that, if he does good in 2025, the Royals could pick up that option. It's a club option for $13.5 million. Or if he does terrible in 2025 and they want to end the deal, they have to give him $2 million just to get out of Dodge and leave the Royals and basically retire. So that's interesting. This is what Pérez says. I feel happy and excited that I'm going to stay here for a long time, for 4 or 5 more years, and hopefully I can end my career here, Pérez said. I love the people here. I love the fans. I'm excited. I can't wait for the season to start and to see what happens. So this is surprising. I mean, to come out like this, there was really no inkling. They were gonna, want to extend him. he's been a great catcher. He's a fan favorite in KC. He's won them a championship. He's been to 2 World Series, although he made the final out in 2014 against the Giants when Pablo Sandoval, went in foul territory and caught that pop-up, over on the third base side. But anyways, I mean, this is a big contract for Kansas City. It's the biggest contract in franchise history. It beats Alex Gordon's previous franchise record-breaking deal that was $72 million back in 2014. I mean, he's won him a championship. But again, the other thing is, this exceeded Yasmani Grandal's contract he got from the White Sox. So, if you look at what Yasmani Grandal did, and again, Yasmani Grandal is 32. Anyways, if you look at Yasmani Grandal's contract he inked with the White Sox, he signed a 4-year deal worth $73 million. And his AAV in that contract is about $18,250,000. $73 million versus $82 million, and the AAV is about $20.5 million for Perez's contract, and then the contract for Grandal just above $18 million. So that's just weird. The AAV is higher, the overall contract is higher. Some may think and say that Yasmani Grandal is more valuable than Salvador Perez, but 2 big contracts. Surprising that Perez, beat Yasmani Grandal, because this guy was like the #1 catcher in all of baseball. I mean, the White Sox got him. It was a big thing a couple years ago. So it's just a weird kind of thing, and it's really surprising to someone like me who really wasn't, looking at the Royals as a serious contender. Maybe this is a really good signing for Perez and the Royals. Maybe they got him at a good time. He's 30. So realistically, the contract could end when he's around 34, 35 at the bare minimum for the Royals and Salvador Perez. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, like, comment, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts on this big deal, record-breaking deal of the Royals gave out to their franchise player and backstop Salvador Perez for a 4-year deal worth $82 million. Alrighty, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you later.